Welcome to this edition of The Osha Street with me, your host, Margaret Mkaveni. Our topic of discussion, we're going to look at what we call sickness absence. What is sickness absence and how do we relate it to health and safety? Sickness absence is something very important and it always happens. It's sickness, workers being absent from the workplace due to illness or sickness. And sometimes these illnesses come from the workplace. These sicknesses also are contributed by the workplace factors. What are those factors? We have stress in the workplace, the relationship between the employees and the managers, the workload that someone is assigned to, the level of training, the level of competence, and how supporting the top management is or the supervisor is. Okay, different other factors. The working environment also can affect the employee and also it can lead to sickness absence. Stress is something very important also that we need to look into, though many people really do not look at it, but it's something very, very important. Now, when it comes to these, we need to really critically pay attention to them and make sure they are properly managed. Very, very importantly, it's something very, very important. What have you got to do as an employer? You have got to put in place because let's see, why do we need to even ask you to have this or to do something very important or to do something in relation to sickness absence? Because it affects you as an employer in terms of productivity and you're not able to make the right sales. As an employee, it affects you also in the terms of pay because it reduces your pay. Okay, it also reduces your morale. The more you are away from the workplace, the more you feel like you are not able to go back to the workplace. So that's why we really discourage sickness absences, and it's very important we manage it in time. What have you got to do? You have got to put in place a sickness policy to show that you as an employer, you are ready to support anyone who is sick and be able to support them through and make sure that they return to work very well. Introduce sickness support programs, rehabilitation programs in case people are under stress and fatigue. Then you can as well train your workers, make sure they are able to recognize any issues that would lead to sickness absences. Okay, make sure you recruit the competent people and also recruit the right staff. Okay, support your people, make sure you give the right workload to your people. Something very important. Make sure the relationships between the managers and the employees is very, very good, because this will also enable them to come to workplaces or come voluntarily to the workplace. So many things can be done. For more information about sickness absence, reach out to us through our Osha Street YouTube channel, or you can contact us through our contacts. We can help you be able to manage this situation. With me, your host, Margaret Mkaveni. See you next time. Stay safe.